Good morning, folks. Welcome back. And today we're going to be making another mech because I kind of had an idea for the process after I finished yesterday that I want to try out. As you can see, I have already brought in a little bit of reference just to get my scale right. As you can also see, I am not being a slave to it, as this is a Votom's scope dog mech. This is the size the human is supposed to be, and this is the size mine is. This is just for getting the scale reference. We're not going to actually make a scope dog or anything, even that probably looks too terribly much remotely like it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to go again with a vertex point with a skin modifier attached to it, which Blender Guppy has created a free add-on that just creates that automatically, so we're good. And let's take it up to there. Cool. And then EZ, actually, let me take it up a bit further. Like right there, yeah. And EZ to here. Doesn't super matter, but let's go to here. Yep. EZ to here. E to here. 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 Cool. Then back to this bad boy. And E to there. 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 And really, that's all we need now. We can get rid of that entirely. And I think we got some problems. Let's see. I think we got some dupes. Let's turn off skin. AM by distance. Cool. Yeah, we did. And now we get rid of them. You don't want any duplicates on this thing. It'll mess it up. Any overlapping vertices. Mirror on the x-axis. Gives us a nice oomphy scale to our mech. Yeah, that should work. Gives us all the joints we need to do everything we need to do. And we can even now go ahead and exit out, create the armature, and that'll show us where those points are that we're going to be using. So we can rotate the upper body, we can rotate the arm, or the shoulder and the arm. Yep, should be good. All right, well, the next thing I want to do is actually duplicate this thing. Can I uncreate the armature? Does it? No. Yeah, we should be okay. We can actually even apply it now, I guess, if we're going to go with it from here. Trust ourselves. I suppose we yeah, nah, let's not. We won't apply it just yet. Take this bad boy and duplicate it. Leave it in the same place. Come on. Oh, there we go. Duplicate it. And I'm going to get rid of the armature modifier, the subdivision modifier, and we can keep the mirror, I suppose. That'll be fine. And if we go in and edit it, select all. Oh, that's right. Okay. Cool. And item, let's make our mean radius, say 0.75. Is that too big? That might be a little, well, a little big. Let's go with 0.66. Maybe even a little smaller. 0.5. Sure. Okay. Cool. And we can actually get rid of smooth shading. And I'm going to apply the skin modifier. Hit exit. Okay. So now we have these square sections that we can then use to just straight up build the base body of our dude. So if we edit, we can kind of see where the parts are and just use this to make stuff. Maybe not the body. I haven't decided on the body yet, but the hands, certainly. We can see where our things are. So let's Control R, can edge loop there. Sure. And then create an edge loop there. I'll grab this, this, P section. Then do another edge loop here, another edge loop here. I'll have to add more to it, but I think it'd be good. P section. Cool. Yeah. Then let's do it here. Actually, you know, we don't need to do edge loop. Let's just select this and bevel it. Get the same on both sides. Since it's right on the knee joint, cool. And then 3, select this one and this one, P section, and then select this one and this one and this one. Yep. Maybe not quite all the way down to the bottom one. Yeah. Bevel, great. This one, this one, this one, P section. Okay. And then let's bevel this side as well. We're not even, yeah, sure. Bevel, great. And select this one and this one, P section, and then this one and this one, and that one, P section. Okay. Tab. We should just be able to take this and delete it now. And wow! Got all the body arm sections, and they're lined up perfectly with our armature to build off of more. This is awesome. I love it when a plan comes together, man. Okay, so let's kind of clean up this stuff now. Just fill in, and then this one. Cool. And nice. I'm liking this so far. And there's our basic robot. It's got the armature and its initial components for the stuff. I want to let's see. That'd be okay. We need to grab our hands. We use the same hands we used yesterday. I liked those. Grab them from Ultraborg. Well, it's not even an Ultraborg part. I just put it in there. Hand. not hang, hand. Cool. There we go. Now let's just move this off in case we need it later. Okay, and R. Okay. RY90, RZ90. Yeah. SY, nice one. There we go. One, G, and we need to make it a bit smaller, I think. There we go. And 3, just kind of line it up. This is the only one that won't line up perfectly with the other one, and that's fine too. Okay. And then we can mirror it with this thing. Hand. And let's go back. Since we haven't applied this yet, we can actually tweak this. Tab, out this thing. Tab, solo it. 1. Let's make this radius of 0.08. Did it change it? Oh, that's not this thing. Or we can tweak it later if we need to. That's fine. Maybe because I already created the armature. I think that's good. I think we're in good shape. Now let's just make sure that our pose mode, is it working? Yeah, it's working. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'm actually going to delete this armature. Do it again. I think. Yeah. Because I want to tweak this a little bit more. Let's see if I can change these now. No. Want to mark that as the root. Yes. I think. Good. Not sure why that one didn't shrink, but don't think I super care. I think we're all right. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep working on it though. Save. And we need ourselves some torso and hip components, and we got to build up those shoulder parts too. Just to start with. Let's start with the torso. Let's get another random spaceship. I think it's a fun way to do it. Get out of mode. Mesh, random starship. Angular. 2. Let's see what our wings are looking like, because I think we have some. Wing count 2. There you go, that's better. Kind of even like that hull. But let's see. Those are the wings parts. Never mind. Ooh, well, that's interesting. Go back to 1. Hull. Okay, there we go. Different. Oh, that's looking very, very mech body looking. I like it. Let's use it. I'm gonna apply that mirror. And RX90. Cool. 1 GZ up to here. Okay. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? RZ180. I think it's a better front this side and back that side because it's chunkier. Yeah. And then SY, let's chunk it out even a bit more. Give it a good size. Yeah, that feels good. Mhm. Maybe shrink it a little bit on the Z-axis. Bring it up a little bit more, just to give us a little bit more room. Yeah, for hips. Okay. Shift A, mesh, random starship again, hull seed, something weird. Actually, I think I just pretty much straight up like that. We'll use it. We're gonna modify them anyway, it doesn't matter. Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing that. I'll just pull it out the other parts. Okay. Cool. Interesting. They're on their own parts. Anyway, that's cool. Oh. Nice. Woohoo! Getting there. Mech parts. It's already feeling oomphy. Oomphy is good. Let's just mirror it. Make sure. I think I did it before, but it'll make our life easier if we. No, that one was. Yep, good. Okay. Now, let's work on our connecting parts here on the top first. Tab 2, 7. Three. Good. That's where we want it. Shift A, mesh, cylinder or circle. Let's do cylinder again. R, Y, O, O. Okay. This is part of our arm piece, if it doesn't necessarily look like it. Cool. That works. E, and that works to take it to there. Just to and scale it in slightly. There. We don't have to worry if it doesn't line up exactly straight across. I don't think anyone's going to ever notice that. And that looks fine. Got a nice looking arm piece there. I think we're gonna put like a shoulder thing on this, maybe. A shoulder thing. That's the word, right? I like that. Okay. Now, I think we want to bring back our armature. Let's go ahead and finally create it. So we can see, yep. And then we might as well go ahead and apply this stuff then. And apply the subdivision. We'll leave the armature, obviously, because we want it to, yesterday we made a mistake and killed that. We want it to still be rigged. And that should be good. And since I'm not going to dual, let's model the pieces first and then attach it. I don't need to jump ahead. We want to do this. I'm trying to think what shapes I want these things to be. Let's see, Shift D, Control 2, scale, and then get rid of the mirror. Object, set origin to geometry, and scale. That's interesting that it does that way. Let's see, 1. We need it to be on normal, maybe? It's not local, no. This is the problem with this, is that it doesn't exactly line up with, it's not vertical, and it also doesn't have a local count. So if we rotate it along this axis, it will be wrong slightly. Do we care? We can just fix it. I mean, honestly, maybe I'll just delete it. I'll just do that to this thing. What is, okay, why is the geometry doing that? Oh, because it's got that small piece there. That's why. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Now, yeah, okay, now we get decent. And scale, or kill the mirror again. Object, set origin, geometry. Actually, all of this. I'll get rid of the human generator. Object, set origin, and maybe get rid of the armature too. Object, set origin, geometry. Oh, the mirroring's all gonna be fucked up. Fine, I still want it. Just gonna get rid of the mirrors now. We'll just do one side and then we'll mirror it. Yeah. I think this is gonna make our life easier. 1, scale. Let's turn back on armature so I can see those points, because those points really matter. This one we can do normal, right? Yeah. Is our hand? Yeah. That's where our hand starts. So maybe I would just pull it down further and then inset E up like that. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're not going to rotate these hands or bend these hands too much anyway to cause it to break the armature. It would, but that's fine. Now I like that kind of being round like that. That's cool. What happens if we go to here too? We want to? No, I don't think we do. I think we're going to keep it square. So do we want to keep this one square? I'm still going back and forth on it. A little bit of round on edges is never a bad thing necessarily. Like it doesn't all have to be the same. I don't know. Just checking it. Where is our rig point? There it is. We want to be below that. So maybe we'll just keep it square. And this thing, inset, back up. Cool. And then in and in. That's a fun looking piece. I like that. That'll work. Kind of gets that anime vibe going. Let's see. Yeah, bring both those in. Bring this in a bit more. And bring this in a bit more. Cool. Nice. I like that. And we want it to be full on solid out like this. Maybe we bring it in a little bit this way too. Normal. To there. To there. Sure. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty. So upper arm now, maybe? Just to kind of keep playing with it? Sure. Let's see what we can do. I just want to try. I liked beveling those things yesterday. Got those four. See how we like that beveled. Yeah, I think we do. I think we're going to add some components to it on top anyway, so this time. Save. We're at 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Tab again. 3. Inset. Inset. Out. I like that. And inset. Inset. In bit. Sure. That's cool. Do we want to put a shoulder arm on this thing? Let's look. Shoulder arm, sorry, a shoulder armor plate is what I'm trying to say. I speak English well, really. Um, um, this is Vitaly's Ultra Board kit from years ago. They're pretty cool. Let's see. Not that one. Maybe this one? No. Actually, you know what? I don't think so. I want one that goes across both sides, ideally. This feels like it might. Yeah, that feels like it might. Okay. Something like that. Oh, we're on local. That's kind of neat. It's going to need something to connect it, obviously, but some kind of like a theoretical crossbar piece, but that could mount to that just fine. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I would need to mount into this bone here. Let's just look at it, see what we got on the underside. Anything good? Is it that piece? Did I get it right? No, it's 2, not 3. It's that piece. Okay. Alt-E along normals. Just it kind of doesn't really mean much, just something to connect it like that. It's fine. Cool. We're not going to go deep look into the shoulder, and we can probably fill it with GAC anyway. But I think that's a neat piece. Okay. Now we're going to do something similar for the leg, I think. Let's take this piece, 2, select those, control bevel. Great. Maybe we'll even do the same thing on this too. Great. Oh, I didn't grab that one. Okay. Bevel it. Sure. Good deal. And then, do we want Ultra Borg or do we want to just do our own thing? I mean, doing our own thing is always sort of fun. Let's see what happens if we E out to here. Okay. Alt-E along normals. Nice. Cool. Straighten that out. That actually worked. Amazing. Why is it attached? It shouldn't be, is it? Oh, okay, I see. It is. E. E. Oh. Now it's not. I can bring it out like that. And maybe we should separate it. P section tab, this bad boy. I gotta fill that in right. 2. Control E, bridge edge loops. Cool. Make sure this piece is solid still. No holes in it. No, it also has holes. Let's fix that. Okay. Now, Control 2. So we can do some warpage on it. Tab. And where am I getting all that? Okay. Nice. Yeah. Cool. And that out a little bit. Not too worried about how it connects to the backside. That seems all right. I don't know. Just playing. And what if I... Oh, let's grab all this. Out a little bit. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's kind of a weird penis-looking shape, though. Let's not do that. I mean, let's be honest. It's a mech. They all look like penises anyway. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Maybe more than I like that piece, but we'll probably leave it. The whole thing. Alt-E, extrude along normals. Just a titch. So I can see what I got. Okay. E. Q. S mark. E. I guess a little bit of solid there. Don't like it like that. Oh. Let's undo. Kind of get back to that. Yeah, okay. Now let's not do it down here. Yeah. Normals. Select all of that. Cool. Q. S mark. On normals. Nice. That feels kind of cooler to me, or at least interesting. And I feel like these are going to be a lot like our jet bikes. They're going to be put together from a lot of different sources, so they don't necessarily all have to um, feel like every part is exactly the same. Because that is pretty different. This is my only problem with this. That's pretty different from the rest of this mech. I like it as a part though, so if I just get rid of subdiv, is it better? That might be better. Keep it a little bit, keep it straight. Or I do think that's pretty cool though. Mhm. Cool. And then I kind of want to do something similar up here on this one. If I'm not going to, if I've decided I'm not going to subdivide it, then I don't need to separate it out. Cool. Actually, before we even do that, let's take, no, E, S, Y. Yeah, cool. And then up like that. Yeah, that's cool. Bit of an armor plate kind of thing going on. And kind of trying to hide the joint. That's what a lot of this mech stuff is, literally just play hide the joint. Um, not that joint, you. Um, let's do it. Tab, Shift S2, pose mode. Shift S2, Tab K, object mode. Shift A, mesh, cylinder, RY90. Kind of digging that. Control A, rotation scale. Not exactly that, but cut. Okay. Now, 1, Alt Z, B, 3. X faces. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Q, add modifier, solidify, inward. I think that will be pretty good for what I'm looking for. Might even want just to go further. So grab this and do that. Just take it all the way in. Cool. Yeah, and that kind of hides that joint so we don't notice it too much. That's the biggest reason for it. Maybe we take the whole thing down just a touch. Cool. And join with that. Great. Out both sides. I like it. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of this thing and do the same thing up there. Just to keep our parts consistent. Even though I like the Ultramark part, I think if we do it this way, beef your shoulders out and it doesn't have to be circles. So we could do it like that. Do we like that? Or do we want it to be more in? Yeah. Undo, undo. Okay, yes. We want to scale it down a lot. Yes, I think. Yeah. Cool. I like it better there. And tab and grab this edge because this is just a. And actually, let's apply our solidify. We should apply it here too. But let's apply this one. Tab 3 G coplanar. Cool. And just drag it back out like that. And drag the whole thing down like that. Cool. We're not going any higher than that, but it hides our joint nicely. Cool. 1. Yeah, it was just how I was going to get these arms and leg parts on there super fast. And it was just to basically duplicate this skin modifier, turn off the subdiv on it to get it square, cut the parts out of one of it, and use it. So it's sort of just reusing the same mesh instead of having to place the arms and legs. And it worked real well. So I can't say it was, super like amazing, but it worked. And good morning, Michael. And you too, Patrick. Hey. No. Join. I guess I didn't mirror this one. Cool. That feels beefier, certainly, than the last one. I'm liking it. Our foot. Let's deal with our foot. Now leave it half, sure. Great. Yeah, it's like a very basic mech foot, but I'm kind of like, does anyone really care that much about mech feet? I'm sure there's somebody like, and they're like, only mechfeet.com or something, but like, the answer is always, is there anyone? Yes. If you have to ask the question, the answer is yes. But okay, I don't care that much about mech feet. Just want to get it so it looks like it kind of fits and then move on. Yeah, not as amazing as a trampled grass. That's kind of my vibe too. Like it was just like, I wonder if I could, make it work, and it did. And making another mech's never a bad thing anyway. So bring those in there like that. Yeah, sure. That's looking cool. And this bad boy here. 3. No, we were right there before. 7. Cool. Maybe not quite that high. Something like that. Is that a good foot? Do we like it as a foot? I mean, I think we do. So, thank you. Okay, so that's coming along. We like that. We like that. Arms. Are we on time? 50 minutes? Okay, doing good. What do we want to cover up on the arms? I am just going to go look at ref real quick. Oh, let's just turn back on the scope dog, actually. Let's just see what it looks like. I'm curious. Let's see how they do the arms. So that's all just little parts, but Come here. In the front, it's open, which makes sense. And then it goes up further on the sides. Okay. Which makes sense. Maybe it makes sense enough. We sort of did this yesterday, I guess, too, didn't we? Let's see. Tab, control bevel. Great. And then we grab this one, and this one, and on normals. Cool. It's kind of what we did last time, isn't it? And then it's gonna hand do it like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's a believable amount of rotational space. Let's just do this, and that'll make it. Oh no, that'll give us even a bit more. Cool. And sure, something like that, and then I don't know. Sure, why not? Okay. Definitely starting to feel more. It's definitely a heavier mech than the last one, which is cool. So let's just select those two loops on normals. Global. That should still be rigged. I don't think I did anything to hurt the rig. Let's check. Pose mode. Yeah, it looks like it's still. Oh, I have another one. That could be the problem. Why do I have another one? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Object mode. There we go. Delete. Ugh. What? Skin vertex. How do I have two? What? What? Just that. Tab. Okay, great. L, X, vertices. Okay. I have double armatures too. All right, what happened? Well, we can fix it, but I hope we can fix it anyway. Pose mode. What bone is that? I'm very confused why we have two now. Can I just delete this bone in edit mode? Yes, okay. L. Okay, this is gonna be a pain in my ass. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, I definitely made a mistake somewhere around here. Let's fix it. Okay, I know how to do it. Pose mode. This one, L. It's just those. Okay, it's just the top ones. We got duped somehow, I think. No, it's all of them. Okay, well, now that they're rotated that way, we can see. Okay, invert. Can I just delete them? No, I can't. I have to do an edit mode, and if I do an edit mode, they go back and do like that. Pose mode. How do I get rid of all of that? It's from this pose. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, got rid of the whole thing. God damn it. What have we done? I just want to remove those bones. Can I unlink? No. I am frustrated. I know we needed that. I haven't applied it yet, have I? Did I apply it? Yes, I did. Kind of there is, yes. What you do is, sorry, I'll mesh circle A tab, edit mode 1, edge unsubdivide. And you can set there, edge unsubdivide 1. Yeah, like that. That'll do it. Now back to solving my thing. But yes, you can. I think it's this entire, yeah. No worries. Select linked. Where are my bones? How do I, okay, so those bones. Select linked. Okay, Control I, X bones. Did that fix it? This one, I think that fixed it. Yes, it did, cool. Pose mode, A, Alt R, good. Okay, fix that, woohoo. Now let's just make sure it still poses. Yes, it does, good. Okay, all that to fix my bullshit, but it's fixed. Yeah, no, that's what I'm here for, man. I don't mind. Gave me a chance to stop thinking about my problem for a second, which is sometimes a good thing. Let's go back to this boy again now. Maybe bevel these. Did I miss? Oh no, it's because there's inside parts too. Yeah, let's just do it that way. 3 plus plus plus. There we go. Bevel. No, it doesn't even really, well, do we care? That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Oh, did I miss one? Let's undo that. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab these again. Try it, fail it, move on. Oh, 3, scale, shrink those in, give us a bit more room. Okay, 2, okay, now bevel. Good, that's better. That is what I wanted. Okay. Mech, 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 mech. I like it. What if we went the other way on this thing now? Tab, add an edge loop here. 1, solo it. 3. Actually, no. That far? Yep, that looks right. Yeah. Alt E, normals, out. E, back that way. Ooh, cool. Overlapping shoulder parts. I like it. Yeah, good call. I'm so smart. Let's start blinging it out a little bit. Now that we're kind of getting towards that point. Here, tab, just solo this thing. We don't want this one. Don't want any of those to be affected. Certainly not any of those. And I think none of those too. Well, I could be wrong, but okay, Control I. Now, Shift Q, settings, not dynamic scale, Shift Q, random panels, square. Okay, F9, cuts of 1, notch count of 1, size of 1, 2, something like that. Does that give us something neat looking? I'm not too worried about what it would be, but something neat looking. That feels good. Wait a minute, I said not on that section and then it, no, it didn't. Okay. Cool. This and this can join together. Great. I like that part. Let's do this part now. Tab. Plus, 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 plus. Not that. We really could just select the whole thing, couldn't we? Yeah. Tab, Shift Q, panels, seed. I'm very not picky about this, to be honest. It's just like, I just want some panels. Some people get really like, ooh, it's got to be exactly, yeah, just a panel. It's fine. Move on. That looks cool, though. I like that. And then back to this part. Again, let's select our armor thing. Come on. Actually, I don't know if I want the bottom. Turn that off. Grab that again. I'm just sort of thinking. This is why I'm not the most efficient always. I don't know, I think I've talked about this before, but sometimes you got to be a little bit worried about efficiency because efficiency is going to lead you to the obvious answer fastest. Sometimes struggling gives you a chance to think of something you wouldn't have thought of otherwise. The more I do this, actually, see, I just thought something now I want to do. The more I do this, the more I'm like, you know what? Screwing up is actually almost a requirement for making something good. There we go. Because it gives you that time to think more. I don't know. Does that make sense? Um, Random musings for me, but it's people are like, I don't want to make a mistake. Like, no, you should make mistakes. You should make as many damn mistakes as you kind of need to get to the right place in thinking. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yes, we like. Then the center thing. I don't know that I want cuts, but again, let's go back into it. Tab, add an edge loop here, an edge loop here. Good enough. Bevel them out. And in. It's not necessarily, you do learn more from mistakes, but I don't like learning kind of comes to technique. I think you make a better design when you make mistakes. I think your design is stronger for having gone through an iterative process where you tried something that didn't work. Um, like, yeah, certainly, almost nobody argues that you learn from your mistakes and you get like you'll make something cool or like you'll be more skilled afterward. But I think the product can be served by making a mistake too. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Face, poke face, 1 minus. Turn on proportional, go to spherical, and go just to make sure to normal. Pull that bad boy out. Yeah. Morning, Brian. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not so much saying mistakes is like efficiency is not always the best thing. Like if you're super efficient, you're just going to arrive at the result you expected fast. And that might not be the best place to be. I'm going to take these and just do them as a panel now. But with a slightly larger size. So like that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know much about Drupal, but from what I've heard, I can imagine. It's like that and that. And I guess I'm gonna, no. I'm always looking to surprise myself is the other thing too. Like I'm more happy when I come up with something that I didn't think of the first time. Okay. Yeah, sure. I know it kind of eliminates the point of those cut lines that I made, but they're still there and I still think it's better. Everyone goes, oh, Drupal. Yeah. Those who know. Oh, that's a cool looking arm now, though. That's fun. I'm into that. So let's take this thing here, select hierarchy. Yes, the whole thing, and join it together. It's just one arm now. I guess my friends were probably earlier because they were doing it. This would have been like 9, 10 years ago now. So um, people I have since lost track of. It's a good way to put it, I guess. Um, I suppose. Okay. Panels again. Seed. Let's cut that max size back down again, though. So like 5 again. And give it another cut. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Okay, Christian. Yeah, I hesitate to call what I do tutorial. This is more just like, watching me do stuff. Like I'll answer questions for sure, but this is me using it the way I would really use it for work. So, which I do think is valuable. I'm glad you do too. Invert. Now this one, let's panel, maybe increase that scale on. Weird. Okay. Yeah. All right. Nice. And join it together. Cool. And the leg piece. I mean, like, shocking, right? We're going to leave that joint area behind here open just because probably would make more sense. Look at that. Panels. Notch count. Go back to 1. Size 1. Cool. Nice. Yep. Beefy, bulky panels. I like it. This, join them together. Cool. Where are we at? 113? We're going a little slower today than yesterday, but I think we're getting a better mech out of it in the long run too. So that's all right. Tab A. This guy, I think we're just going to run straight on everything for him. Panel seed. Yep. Cool. And join. Just make all those one. Probably don't even need that other part, but whatever. And the leg, for the foot rather, let's do the same thing. Actually, the foot, I'm going to try A, Shift Q. Let's do something else. Let's do plate insets on the foot with a subdivision of 1. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Maybe a subdivision of 2. I don't mind having a bit more polys on these feet. Ooh, I like it. Let's give it a bit of a margin, like 0.01 and 0.01. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yep. Say work at a normal rate and get to hear me swear and be like, what the fuck's going on? It all happens. I didn't take these, but L. Let's just do them too. Why not? Random panels. Panel seed. Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, now that's awesome. No notes. All right. So we got. I'm feeling pretty good, but this is the base side for this guy to start with anyway. Let's dupe our parts. We're gonna have to just kind of go one at a time on them. Well, I guess not. We can do this. All those are our in the hand, and then take it to our base object and mirror it. Yeah, he looks good. It works mirrored. Cool. Now I'm gonna. Where's this thing? Select hierarchy. Oh, this should be part of that hierarchy, isn't it? Why is it not? It still has an armature. Let's make sure it's still posed before I do more weirdness. Eee! Yes, it still is. Okay, good. Armature, select hierarchy, M. Oh, I'm in Bunko. That's why pose. Select hierarchy, M, new collection, mech. And what's this thing? M, mech, deselected mech. A, select all. Okay. Object, convert. Oh, gotta have one selected. Objects, convert to mesh. We have applied all those modifiers now, but not to our, we still have our armature modifier. Cool. Yeah, I mean, tutorials are great if you want to learn how to do so. Oh, I need to join these together too. Great. Okay, so now we need to, now that we've created them all, now we need to separate them all apart again. So let's just start, turn off mech to hide it. Okay, hand, I'm just gonna go down the list, tab, P section. Okay, great. This thing doesn't need to be duped, it's good. This thing doesn't need to be duped, it's good. This thing definitely needs to be cut apart. Tab. B, P section. Great. And then that's the next one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Tab. P, split it. Okay. And then that's the upper arm. Okay. Great. Is that the last part? No. Did I do this one already? Where's the other part of that? What's going on? Okay. Got a weird leg thing going on. Let's see. Delete. I'm just going to mirror it again and then fix it. Mirror it on that. Sure. Apply it. One. Okay. Did my foot not get mirrored? Oh, my foot's that weird. That's bizarre. All right, well, we'll mirror it to this as well. I don't know how that happened, but okay. I think now we should have, oh, got to apply it. to apply it. P section tab. I may have duplicates of it now. Let's see. Do I? Yeah, no, that should be all right. All right, let's just turn it all off and do a piece at a time. Double check to make sure I'm not. Oh, that one still needs to be split. I'm a concept artist for TV. When I have a gig, it's been a little slow lately, but that's my day job. Where are you? How are they both in there? Oh, did they get attached to this? Is that why? Yeah, okay. I can just delete this now. Because that's just that piece. We're good. Okay. So let's see. Mech. Turn it back on. And just start going down the line. Hand 1. Hand 2. Yeah. Cool. Actually, before I start assigning them all, let's turn everything back on. A, Control A, all transformations. Cool. Everything's, yep, it's all where it should be. Cool. Now, mech, we need to be able to make it selectable again. Armature. Okay. And object pose mode. And we want to select this, or this, and then this. Yes. P to bone. Then we want to select this. Is my armature only half? You've got to be kidding me. I hate. And it's too far back to fix, isn't it? And I don't know how to mirror an armature. I think there's a way to do it, but I don't know how to do it. Fun. We may be rigging this thing later. Clear parents. Let's see if we can figure it out. We have our armature. It should be mirrored. There's got to be a way to mirror an armature. Edit mode. A, armature, mirror, X global. No. Y global. No. Why is it doing that? Can I just do a bone at a time? Oh, I see. Yeah, exactly. Errors happen. This is not the kind of error that particularly leads to a better design, but you know, you just go with it. Shift D, armature, mirror, X global. No. How do you do it? There is a way to mirror an armature. I know there's a way to mirror an armature. I just don't know what it is. I think I'm going to learn today. Duplicate. I should just be able to Shift D, mirror X global. But it's not mirroring it along. It's not, what is it doing? Armature. There's got to be a way to do this. Symmetrize. Can I symmetrize the whole thing? Oh, no, that's minus X to plus X. Okay, but maybe, can we do it this way? Let's see. Armature symmetrize. No. No. Grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Basically, I screwed up making the armature, and now I'm so far along, it would be really hard to fix. And that's just, yeah. No. Let's see. Maybe we'll just rig it later. Although we're pretty good. Not too much more I want to do to it. And we're actually almost out of time anyway. So it's not too bad. Maybe we're just going to have to accept I'm going to rig it out of stream. I want to put something down in here. Let's see. Man, it's getting hot in here. So we back up into the 30s today. All right. Let's just give us a couple. Let's play with this first. We'll work on the physical form of it now, and then I'll figure out how to do it, and then I'll do it. Cool. Yeah, we like him like that. And we could even Q, or sorry, Shift Q. Flange couplings, custom caps, caps. Yeah, I like them, but they're not rotated right. Because those top ones are not rotated right. But we can fix it. I'll just do it by hand too, I think. L, R, and scale. Well, over this way. What? Oh. Local. Cool. I'll just put it there. I like that. And this one, L. You can see, anyone who says they don't have issues is lying. Normal. Cool. That's good enough, though. We like that. Tab. Let me just edit this sucker now. Line it up a bit more. Sure. Cool. And then this bad boy here. Line him up a bit more. Good. And I like those couplings help. Did I get it right? Lined up right? Yeah, not exactly. I think it's probably good enough. Okay. Sorry, I hate rigging. Rigging's a fucking pain in my ass. Pardon my French. It's just something you have to do. I am not a rigger. Rigging is one of those unpleasant things that just has to happen sometimes. Yeah. Where is this object's origin? Did I move the object origin? Great. All transforms. Cool. There's our cables again. Sub-D for organics is fun. It can be a little too smooth, honestly. It can be a little too perfect, in my opinion. But I'm a poly modeler. Well, I started as a sculptor, and then I kind of became a poly modeler. So it just makes more sense to me. But there's not a right or a wrong way, for sure. I like our dude. And honestly, we're at time anyway, so this will give me a chance to like go deep dive and figure out how to mirror a rig, which is something I should know how to do anyway. Rigs, grumble, grumble, grumble. Pretty cool looking mech though. I think we turned out all right. I think he'll work well for my processes. Yeah, we would have gotten it were it not for those meddling kids. Yeah, there is that too. It's like I'm rigging for a still, which is all I'm doing. Like, it's just something to get it done. I don't care, and I don't like animating, so it is. But it is what it is. But I like him. He looks good. We'll get him textured, but it's just pretty much the same as always. Nothing really interesting to show there. Cool, folks. All right. Well, I'm gonna go so I can figure out how to fix this thing because I don't want to sit here and Google file things while I'm on a stream. And we're at time anyway. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll do something else. And yeah, hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Hope things go well for you. Hope you don't accidentally delete half of your rig like I did. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk.